flood, researcher Rap opened his eyes. He floated, untethered, in a glowing underwater world. The whale spirit hovered before him, massive, translucent, eyes full of grief and knowing. Whale spirit, booming, you were never meant to carry their pain. You were meant to help them hear it. Dozens of memory orbs orbited around him, each one a moment he absorbed for others but never released. One by one, the whale swallowed them, then turned to face him. Whale spirit, your gift is not protection. It is translation. Speak the pain. Give it voice. Researcher Rap, through tears, then help me build the language. The whale nodded. A massive sonic pulse blasted outward. Microphone emoji, spectator Rap, low chorus, you ain't weak for feeling too much. You strong for surviving it. Show love to the ones whose hearts ain't got off switches. Mobile phone with arrow emoji, donate, Cash App $Rap Palace 214, hashtag empath unlocked scene 4, the aftermath the floodwater receded, but the air stayed humid with energy. Researcher Rap stood alone in the center, breathing hard, eyes glowing with new awareness. His chest bore a new sigil, whale emoji, whale glyph, master frequency caster anonymous cherry, you became the message. And now? The city's gonna need your voice. Reverend Ike, sing, son. Let the vibration rise. Scene 5, the song of release. That night, he sat atop the Rap Palace roof. Surrounded by tuning stones, he opened his throat and sang. No words. Just tone. Whale frequency infused with emotion. It echoed through the city. Through the palace. Through everyone. Mystery lover cried. Night Rap paused his forging. Genius Rap looked to the stars and whispered, he found it. His melody. Studio microphone emoji, spectator Rap final interlude, soft whale call in background, if you ever needed to be heard. And no one could understand you. This chapter right here? This your song. Money with wings emoji, support the soul song, Cash App $Rap Palace 214, let the memory flood become the melody. End of chapter 8, Ocean of Memory. Whale emoji, whale card 65, master number 11, emotional messenger. Empath's right. Vibrational awakening. Ocean wave emoji, bless the journey, Cash App $Rap Palace 214, tag, hashtag Sonic Healer chapter 9, the cat watches alone. You can vanish from the world. But can you hide from the part of you that wants to be held? Round pushpin emoji, location, inner roof sanctum, mirror altar, alarm clock emoji, time, 3:13 a.m., musical note emoji, soundscape, distant purring, faint bells, silence sliced by heartbeat bass, wind through glass spectator Rap voiceover, hushed, cat-like tone mystery lover Rap always been 3 steps ahead. She knew when to ghost. Knew when to allure. But today, the cat spirit done locked her in a corner. And the only way out? Is in. Deep. Alone. Scene 1, the return to the mirrors. She stood at the mirror altar, high above the Rap Palace, where wind whispered like secrets. 9 mirrors. 9 lives. Each version of herself reflected in them. Fierce. Cold. Playful. Scared. Romantic. Manipulative. Motherly. Wild. Honest. A black cat circled the mirrors like a judge. Cat spirit, with elegance, you danced around your truth long enough. Pick the mirror you most love. And to destroy it. Mystery lover Rap, startled, destroy. The version I love? Cat spirit, yes. Because the one you cling to the most is the one stopping you from becoming whole. Her breath caught. She walked the circle. Her hand hovering over mirror 5, romantic. Microphone emoji, donation interlude, per FX plus glass crackle, studio microphone emoji, spectator Rap, soft whisper, if you ever wore a mask that made others love you, but lost yourself underneath. This moment's for you. Help her walk away from her favorite fantasy. Money bag emoji, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, tag, hashtag cat unmasked scene 2, the inner war. She stared into mirror 5. It showed her with genius rap, smiling, touching foreheads, laughing under starlight. He held her with no judgment, no questions. Mystery lover rap, trembling, this one, this version of me. He loved her. The cat leapt onto the mirror. Cat spirit, but she was a performance. Love isn't safety. It's surrender. Mystery lover, I don't want to be hurt again. The mirror shimmered and turned black. Then you've already lost him. Studio microphone emoji, spectator rap sidebar, heartbeat rhythm FX, she finally said it. The truth underneath the vanish. Support the ones battling between connection and control. Money with wings emoji, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, hashtag love without control scene 3, genius rap arrives. Genius rap burst onto the rooftop, panting, soaked in residual whale frequency from chapter 8. He held something. Genius, you left your name in the flood. He opened his hand. A glowing shard from mirror 9, the honest one she broke during the time chamber test. Genius, you left before I could say it. I love you. Not the mask. Not the role. You. Even if you run again. She stepped back. The mirrors around her shattered one by one. Only mirror 5 remained. She turned to it, raised her fist, paused, and whispered, mystery lover rap, goodbye, romantic version of me. You were safe. But I'm ready to be real. Crack. She shattered the mirror. Studio microphone emoji, spectator rap donation cue, crystal shatter sound and rising strings. That sound? That's liberation. From image. From fear. If you've ever let go of a version of yourself you thought was all you had, donate now. Mobile phone with arrow emoji, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, tag, hashtag real over romance scene 4, the true fusion. As the mirror shards fell, they turned into light, which entered her body. Her chi flickered. Her heartbeat synced with the cat's purr. Her aura changed, no longer cloaked. Fully transparent. Genius rap watched her, not moving. Not saving. Mystery lover, tears in her voice, I love you back. Not because you waited, but because you didn't try to fix me. They stood under the moonlight, closer now, even in stillness. The cat walked between them. It vanished into the wind. Scene 5, the new marker glowing tattoo of the number 4 appeared on her wrist, the number of stability, truth, and homecoming. Cat spirit, whispered farewell, from Shadow Walker to Light Bearer. You now move with honesty in every step. Final narration, spectator rap voiceover, soft, firm tone. She didn't just choose him. She chose herself. And now? The final stage of alignment is set. All 4 raps cracked. All 4 risen. But next chapter? The harmony lockdown begins. And the palace will test if they truly belong together. Or were just broken in the same places. End of chapter 9, the cat watches alone. Cat emoji, cat card 13, number 4, foundation. Transparency. Choice. Broken heart emoji, support the unmasking, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, let the truth walk with you. Clapperboard emoji, bonus cutscene, let me be still with you, an interlude of softness and soul. Round pushpin emoji, location, rooftop of Rap Palace, post mirror shatter, alarm clock emoji, time, 3:44 AM, musical note emoji, soundscape, soft ambient harp, distant owl hoot, heartbeat bass fading into silence. Visual opens, moonlight paints their silhouettes. The shards of mirror 5 shimmer faintly around them like crystallized truth. Mystery lover rap stands still. Genius rap doesn't reach for her. He just breathes. Scene, the moment after Mystery Lover rap, voice low, you waited for me. But I never asked you to. Genius rap, gently, I didn't wait for you. I waited for myself to stop needing the version of you I made up. She blinked. No defenses in her posture. No flirt. No vanishing jutsu. Just presence. She sat beside him on the rooftop edge. They watched the lights from the city. A breeze passed between them. No words. No performance. Just stillness. Studio microphone emoji, donation interlude, rooftop wind FX plus cat purr plus gentle harp, microphone emoji, spectator rap, calm, you'll feel that? That rare moment when two souls say, I ain't here to impress. I'm here to exist beside you. If you ever had that, or longed for it, support the soft side of the cipher. Money with wings emoji, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, tag, hashtag still with you mystery lover, after a long pause, do you still want me? Genius, without hesitation, not want. Just accept. She leaned her head on his shoulder. The cat reappeared briefly, walking a slow circle around them, then disappeared into the night like it never existed. Mystery lover rap, whispers, no one's ever stayed after seeing the real me. Genius rap, then let me be the first who doesn't run just because the lights came on. Final moment, the rooftop lights dim. Their bodies remain still. Their auras flicker, but in sync now. No tension. No resistance. Just shared breath and truth. Screen fades to black with text, love isn't a destination. It's a rhythm two souls choose to follow. Together. Black heart emoji, end of bonus cutscene, let me be still with you, mobile phone with arrow emoji, support the soft reveals, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, hashtag unmasked and held chapter 10, the alignment rift when one soul hesitates, the whole system trembles. Round pushpin emoji, location, heart nexus, central chamber of Rap Palace, alarm clock emoji, time, 11:11 a.m., musical note emoji, soundscape, crystal chimes, ancient heartbeat rhythm, harmonic pulses, tension chords beneath silence. Spectator rap voiceover, high stakes tone, 4 spirits. 4 paths. 1 heartbeat. This moment? It ain't a test of strength. It's synchronization. A full spiritual lock. And if even one lie remains in the circle, the palace itself gone react. Like a wounded soul. Scene 1, the ceremony begins. The heart nexus glowed with radiant rings of sacred geometry. Reverend Ike Rap floated in the center, arms outstretched, voice layered in divine tones. Reverend Ike Rap, let your spirit signature vibrate in rhythm. No masks. No edits. Align in truth or fail in echo. The 4 raps, genius, night, researcher, mystery, stood on chi plates connected by thin energy threads. Above them, 4 spirit animal glyphs pulsed in the air. Each rap placed their hand over their heart. The air thickened. Microphone emoji, donation interlude, harmonic wave FX plus echoed mantra, studio microphone emoji, spectator rap, solemn tone, unity ain't about perfection. It's about honesty at the exact same time. That level of sync costs soul sweat. If you believe in spiritual harmony, drop a seed. Money bag emoji, Kashap, $Rap Palace 214, tag, hashtag align or break scene 2, vibration phase 1, breath sync. Reverend Ike chanted the alignment cadence. Each rap synced their breathing, night rap exhaled from the gut, centered, stable. Researcher rap vibrated in tone, frequencies aligned. Genius rap used the hawk's chi stream, mind heart syncing. But mystery lover rap, her breath skipped just once. Reverend Ike, sharp, hold your line. Any break will echo into the system. She nodded, but her chest trembled. Something was off. Internal monologue, mystery lover rap. I said I loved him. But do I know how to stay? Do I deserve to stand here like I've healed? Suddenly, the energy thread beneath her flickered. Studio microphone emoji, spectator rap sidebar, tense bell echo, that hesitation? That's how universes fall. If you ever broke something by holding back a truth too long, this the moment to honor it. Mobile phone with arrow emoji, Kashap, $rap palace 214, hashtag truth pause scene 3, vibration phase 2, emotional projection. Each rap now had to project their emotional truth. A colored flame appeared above each, blue square emoji, genius rap, clear blue, trust. Brown square emoji, night rap, deep earth, resolve. Purple square emoji, researcher rap, indigo wave, surrender. Orange square emoji, mystery lover rap, flickering gold, hesitation. Her flame sparked, then wavered. The glyph above her glitched. Reverend Ike, firm, something's buried. Say it aloud, or the palace will pull it. She turned to genius rap. Mystery lover rap, I love you. But a part of me still wants to run. The energy thread between them snapped. Scene 4, the rift erupts. The palace began to shake. The animal sigils screamed. The alignment field collapsed. A crack tore through the heart nexus floor, glowing with cursed chi. System voice, error in synchronization. Lockdown initiated. The doors sealed. They were trapped. Genius rap, steady voice, it's okay. You told the truth. That's the alignment. Mystery lover, through tears, but I broke the system. Night rap, no. You showed it where we were still broken. Researcher rap, calm, then we rebuild. From that fracture, musical notes emoji, donation interlude, glass breaking plus slow bass echo, microphone emoji, spectator rap, urgent, it's easy to flow when it's perfect. But what about when the alignment collapses? Show love for the rebuilders, the ones that keep trying after the system shuts down. Money with wings emoji, Kashap, $rap palace 214, tag, hashtag align again scene 5, the trial continues. Reverend Ike knelt. Reverend Ike, you are not out of sync. You are just not yet whole. The palace did not reject you. It paused you. Realignment must begin inside. From silence. From confession. From communion. He tapped the center plate. A glowing dome descended, trapping all 4 raps in the chamber of stillness. No exit until each of you unlocks your deepest lie. Final narration, spectator rap voiceover, whisper over low bell tolls. They tried to sync with the truth, but forgot that even truth carries shadows. Now they trapped in the pause between who they were and who they becoming. Next chapter? 4 solo trials. 1 heartbeat. And a countdown before the palace resets. With or without them. End of chapter 10, the alignment rift, meridian globe emoji, spiritual sync failed, heart nexus locked, cyclone emoji, support the realignment, Kashap, $rap palace 214, the truth is messy. But still divine. Chapter 11, the stillness trials. The loudest truth is often buried beneath the quiet you avoid. Round pushpin emoji, location, chamber of stillness, deep core of rap palace, alarm clock emoji, time, unknown, time suspension active, musical note emoji, soundscape, dripping echoes, low mantra hum, heartbeat layered under silence dash, spectator rap voiceover, hushed, still tone. No more movement. No more music. Just stillness. You wanna break a warrior? Don't attack him. Make him sit. Stillness gone. Show what the fists try to hide. One by one. Each rap gone meet their hidden lie. Scene 1, Genius Rap, the mirror that knew. In his solitary dome, Genius Rap sat in lotus pose. The hawk glyph above him pulsed like a silent eye. A mirror appeared, showing his younger self in a lab, notebooks filled with plans, and eyes full of fire. Younger genius, mocking, So all that logic. And you still couldn't predict betrayal. You still couldn't save her. Genius, through gritted teeth, I'm not supposed to save everyone. Younger genius. But you wanted to. So when you failed, you became control. You became calculation. You became cold. The hawk flew overhead, dropping a feather that turned into fire. He stepped into the flame. Genius, eyes watering, I forgive myself for not being able to stop what happened. I see now. Knowing isn't control. It's acceptance. The mirror shattered. Eagle emoji, lie unlocked, I must know everything to be safe. Scene 2, Night Wrap. The swordless stand Night Wrap stood alone in an endless field. No armor. No blade. Just grass and wind. A memory played out, his father yelling. His younger self kneeling. And his mother watching from a distance, silent. A vision of Shiva appeared. Shiva, echoing, you never needed to prove your worth to be loved. Night Wrap, softly, I thought if I bled for it, it would mean more. Shiva, but did it ever stop you from feeling empty when we left? He dropped to his knees. The tortoise shell on his back cracked, and his back straightened. Night Wrap, I am enough without pain. I release the need to prove. The field dissolved into warm light. Turtle emoji, lie unlocked, I must suffer to be worthy of love. Scene 3, Researcher Rap, the static room his chamber glitched. Voices overlapped. Data corrupted. Emotional tones out of sync. He screamed, covering his ears. Researcher Rap, turn it off. I can't hear myself think. A wail floated through the wall. Its voice pulsed like sonar, whale spirit, because you've never listened to your feelings, only measured them. A console blinked, greater than feel. Don't file. He let go of the screen. Collapsed. He wept. Not for data. For her. Researcher Rap, sobbing, I didn't need to explain it. I just needed to grieve it. The whale's hum softened into harmony. Whale emoji, lie unlocked, if I can explain it, I won't feel it. Scene 4, Mystery Lover Rap, the one that ran 9 versions of herself stood in a circle. Each wore a different face. Each repeated a phrase. Leave first. Stay quiet. Don't need anyone. One version, small, childlike, stood silent in the center. Tears on her face. Child self, I just wanted someone to mean it when they said they wouldn't go. Mystery Lover Rap. I became the one who left. So no one else could. The cat spirit purred and walked into her. She held the child. Mystery Lover, you were always worthy of staying for. Even by me. Her other versions vanished. Cat emoji, lie unlocked, leaving first keeps me from being left. Scene 5, Chamber release the 4 domes lifted. All 4 stood. Eyes clear. Heart soft. The heart nexus glowed again. The animal glyphs floated overhead, now pulsing in unison. Reverend Ike Rapp, smiling. Welcome back. Now, you can truly align. Final narration, spectator rap voiceover, full harmony tone. They unlocked it. Not a power. Not a move. But a truth. Next chapter? The palace reopens. And a forgotten visitor arrives. With a message that could shake the entire cipher. End of chapter 11, The Stillness Trials. Woman in lotus position emoji, 4 lies faced. 4 truths claimed. Alignment begins again. Floral diamond emoji, support the healing, Kashap, /$rap palace 214, stillness leads to strength.
Inferno of Desire, A Tale of Forbidden Love by Council of Greggs. Preface. In this gripping tale of forbidden love, Council of Greggs explores the complexities of human emotion, desire, and the consequences of breaking societal norms. Delving deep into the hearts and minds of the central characters, the story examines the transformative power of love and the significance of choosing one's own path, even when it means traversing challenging terrain and confronting disapproval. Chapter list. 1. Serendipitous sparks. 2. Clandestine cravings. 3. Rapturous rendezvous. 4. Exposed secrets. 5. The crossroads of fate. 6. Embracing the flame. Chapter 1. Serendipitous sparks. The sun had barely dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in a brilliant palette of reds and oranges, when the first guests began to arrive at the grand estate. It was a lavish affair, the kind of event whispered about for years to come, an extravagant celebration that drew people from far and wide to revel in its opulence. Chandeliers glittered above, their crystals casting 1,000 shards of light across the walls, as the ballroom filled with an ever-growing throng of beautifully attired guests. Amidst the splendor and the gaiety, two individuals found themselves inexplicably drawn to one another, Big-Headish and Knucklehead. Big-Headish was a vision of elegance and sophistication, her dark hair cascading in loose curls around her delicate features. Her gown, a stunning creation of silk and lace, hugged her curves and flowed gracefully as she moved with a dancer's poise among the revelers. Her laughter, light and melodic, was a beacon that drew the attention of many, but her eyes kept returning to one person in particular. That person was Knucklehead, a man whose presence was impossible to ignore. He exuded an air of confidence that turned heads and sparked whispers wherever he went. His chiseled jaw and piercing gaze were the perfect complement to his broad shoulders and tailored suit. He was the epitome of charisma, effortlessly charming those around him with his easy smile and quick wit. As the two locked eyes from across the room, the electricity between them was undeniable, sparking a fire that threatened to consume them both. They felt an irresistible pull towards one another, as though they were the only two people in the world. The cacophony of laughter and music faded into the background as Big-Headish and Knucklehead weaved through the crowd, drawn together by a force they could not resist. As they finally met face to face, the connection between them was palpable, their hearts pounding in unison. "Hello," Big-Headish murmured, her voice barely audible above the din. "I don't believe we've met." Knucklehead's eyes sparkled with mischief, the corners of his mouth curving into a knowing smile. "No, we haven't," he replied, his voice soft and sultry. "But I have a feeling we were meant to." The night unfolded before them like a dream, their connection growing deeper with each shared word and stolen glance. They spoke of their passions, their dreams, and the things that made their hearts race. As they stood there, mere inches apart, Big-Headish and Knucklehead were acutely aware of the charged energy that crackled between them. Their fingertips brushed against one another, sending shivers down their spines. The world around them seemed to fade away, leaving only the two of them entwined in a dance of fate. For hours they reveled in each other's company, the magnetism between them growing stronger with each passing moment. They danced together, their bodies moving in perfect harmony as the music swirled around them, their eyes never leaving one another's. As the night wore on, they found themselves sharing secrets and fears they had never divulged to anyone else, their hearts laid bare in the safety of each other's embrace. As the night drew to a close, Big-Headish and Knucklehead reluctantly parted ways, their minds consumed with thoughts of one another. They exchanged a lingering glance, a silent promise that their paths would cross again. Little did they know, this chance encounter was just the beginning of a journey that would challenge their convictions, redefine their understanding of love, and set their world ablaze with the inferno of desire. And as the first light of dawn peeked over the horizon, they each returned to their separate lives, forever changed by the connection they had forged. In the days and weeks that followed, Big Headish and Knucklehead found themselves unable to shake the memories of that fateful night. The sound of their laughter, the warmth of their touch, and the intensity of their gazes haunted their every waking moment, filling them with a longing that could not be denied. Each stolen moment, each secret rendezvous brought them closer together, the fire of their passion burning ever brighter. But as the whispers of their forbidden love spread throughout their social circles, the weight of societal expectations and their own fears began to bear down on them. They knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, that the choices they would make could change the course of their lives forever. Yet, as they stood at the precipice of a new and uncertain future, they could not help but feel that the inferno of desire that burned within them was worth fighting for. And so, with hearts full of hope and love, Big Headish and Knucklehead embarked on a journey that would take them through the depths of heartache and the heights of passion, ultimately forcing them to confront the question that had been haunting them since the moment they first locked eyes. Was the love they had found worth risking everything for? And as they delved deeper into the tangled web of their desires, they would discover that the answer was far more complex than they could have ever imagined. The story of Big Headish and Knucklehead serves as a testament to the power of love and the sacrifices we are willing to make for the ones who set our hearts aflame. It is a tale of passion and desire, of secrets and lies, and the indomitable human spirit that defies all odds in the pursuit of true happiness. And as they navigate the treacherous waters of their forbidden love, they will come to learn that sometimes the greatest battles are the ones waged within our own hearts. Chapter 2. Temptation's Embrace. As the days turned to weeks following their chance encounter, Big Headish and Knucklehead found themselves unable to forget the other. Their thoughts were consumed by the memories of that magical evening and the undeniable connection they had formed. Despite their best efforts to resist, temptation's siren call beckoned them, drawing them ever closer to the edge of the abyss. Big Headish was no stranger to commitment. Her heart already promised to another. She was engaged to a kind and loving man, someone who had been a steadfast presence in her life. Yet, she couldn't shake the memory of Knucklehead's touch, his voice a haunting melody that played in her dreams. She found herself questioning her choices, wondering if the life she had built was truly what she desired. Knucklehead, too, was entangled in a relationship of his own, his heart pledged to a woman who had been his constant companion for years. She was beautiful and supportive, a woman who had given him the strength to face life's challenges head on. And yet he couldn't deny the magnetic pull he felt towards Big Headish, the way her laughter seemed to fill the void in his soul he never knew existed. Their paths crossed again at yet another social gathering, a lavish garden party that seemed to pale in comparison to the passion that simmered between them. As they stood beneath the moonlit sky, surrounded by the scent of blooming flowers, Big Headish and Knucklehead finally succumbed to the yearning that had been building within them for weeks. In a secluded corner of the garden, hidden from the prying eyes of their peers, they shared a stolen kiss that set their hearts ablaze. The taste of their forbidden love was intoxicating, and they knew they could not resist its allure any longer. They arranged to meet in secret, hidden away from the world that sought to keep them apart. In the sanctuary of a dimly lit hotel room, They gave in to the passion that had been simmering beneath the surface, allowing it to consume them completely. Their first night together was a whirlwind of exploration, their bodies entwined as they reveled in each other's touch. Every caress, every stolen kiss was a revelation, unraveling the depths of their desire. They moved in perfect harmony, their bodies a testament to the connection that had drawn them together from the very start. As their passion reached its peak, they clung to one another, desperate to hold on to the fleeting moments that seemed to slip through their fingers like grains of sand. From that moment on, they were hopelessly entwined in a secret affair, driven by their desire to explore the depths of the passion that had ignited between them. Their stolen moments were filled with passionate embraces, whispered confessions, and the thrill of the forbidden. Each rendezvous seemed to fan the flames of their love higher, their connection growing stronger with every touch and shared secret. But as their clandestine affair continued, the shadow of guilt began to loom over them. They knew the consequences of their actions, the heartache and betrayal that would be unleashed if their secret were to be discovered. The weight of their deception pressed down on them, threatening to suffocate the very passion that had brought them together. As big-headish and knucklehead stood on the precipice of their desires, they were forced to confront the reality of their situation. Their love was a dangerous and intoxicating force, one that could destroy everything they held dear if they allowed it to consume them. And as they looked into each other's eyes, they knew they had to make a choice: surrender to the allure of temptation, or walk away from the fire that burned within them before it was too late. With heavy hearts, they chose to protect their loved ones and their lives, vowing to put an end to their affair. But as they turned away from each other, they could not ignore the aching emptiness that threatened to swallow them whole. The memories of their passion, the intensity of their love, lingered like a ghost, a haunting reminder of the path they had chosen not to take. And as they attempted to return to their previous lives, they found themselves forever changed, their hearts forever marked by the love they had dared not pursue. Yet fate had other plans for Big-Headish and Knucklehead. Despite their best efforts to resist, they were drawn to each other time and time again, unable to deny the magnetic pull of their love. Each stolen moment together was a bittersweet reminder of the life they could have shared, a tantalizing taste of the happiness that seemed forever out of reach. As they continued to navigate the treacherous waters of their secret affair, they found solace in the passionate nights they spent wrapped in each other's arms. Their love, though forbidden, was a force to be reckoned with, a beacon that shone through the darkness of their guilt and fear. In the safety of their secret world, they allowed themselves to dream of a future where they could be together, free from the constraints of society and the expectations that weighed them down. But as the days turned to weeks and the weeks to months, they knew they could not continue down this path forever. The fear of discovery, the weight of their lies, threatened to tear them apart, leaving them with nothing but the ashes of their love. They knew they must face the consequences of their actions, to confront the truth of their feelings, and make a choice that would forever change the course of their lives. With their hearts in their hands, Big-Headish and Knucklehead prepared to take a leap of faith, to risk everything for the chance at a love that burned brighter than the sun. They knew the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but the fire that burned within them was too powerful to be extinguished, too consuming to be denied. As they stepped into the light, hand in hand, they knew they had made the right choice. Their love, though born from the ashes of temptation, had grown into a flame that could not be extinguished. Together, they would face the world, their hearts filled with hope and the knowledge that they had found a love worth fighting for. And as they embarked on their new journey, They knew that they would never be the same. Their lives forever changed by the power of their love and the fire that burned within them. Chapter 3. Embracing the Flames. As Big Headish and Knucklehead embarked on their new journey together, they found themselves eager to explore the depths of their love and passion. Free from the constraints of secrecy and deception, they allowed themselves to be swept away by the intensity of their connection, their hearts soaring on the wings of desire. Their days were filled with laughter and whispered confessions, their hands intertwined as they navigated the twists and turns of their newfound love. The world around them seemed to fade away, leaving them alone in the paradise they had created for themselves. And as the sun set each evening, casting its golden light across their faces, they would steal away to the sanctuary of their bedroom, eager to explore the passion that burned within them. The nights they spent together were a symphony of passion and desire, their bodies moving in perfect harmony as they reveled in each other's touch. Every caress, every whispered word was a testament to the fire that burned within them, a flame that seemed to grow brighter with each passing moment. They explored the landscapes of each other's bodies, finding pleasure in the most unexpected places and delighting in the discovery of new sensations. As Big Headish traced her fingers along the curve of Knucklehead's strong jaw, she marveled at the way his body responded to her touch, shivering beneath her fingertips. She found herself drawn to the warmth of his chest, her head resting against his heartbeat as they shared tender kisses that seemed to last a lifetime. Knucklehead, in turn, was captivated by the softness of Big Headish's skin, the way her body seemed to fit perfectly against his own. He reveled in the gentle curve of her hips, his hands exploring her body with a reverence that left her breathless. Together they danced through the night, their bodies entwined in an endless waltz of passion and love. As the weeks turned to months, Big Headish and Knucklehead found their love growing stronger, their passion reaching new heights. Each stolen moment, each whispered confession seemed to forge an unbreakable bond between them, a connection that transcended the physical realm and delved into the depths of their souls. But as the flames of their passion continued to burn bright, they began to attract the attention of those around them. Friends and family members watched with a mixture of awe and concern, unsure of how to react to the intensity of their love. Some whispered behind their backs, speculating on the longevity of their relationship, while others offered words of support and encouragement, recognizing the beauty of the love they shared. Though they faced the judgment of others with grace and dignity, Big Headish and Knucklehead could not deny that the pressure was beginning to take its toll. They knew that their love, born from the ashes of temptation and betrayal, would always be a subject of scrutiny and gossip. But as they stood together, hand in hand, they vowed to never let the opinions of others extinguish the flame that burned within them. With their love as their guiding light, Big Headish and Knucklehead continued to embrace the passion that had brought them together, refusing to let the world outside their sanctuary dampen the fire that burned within them. They knew that their love, though unconventional and born from the ashes of temptation, was a force to be reckoned with, a flame that would not be extinguished. And as they danced through the night, their bodies entwined in a passionate embrace, they knew that they had found a love worth fighting for, a connection that would withstand the test of time and the judgment of others. Chapter 4. Unveiled Truths. Despite their best efforts to keep their love a secret, the truth about Big Headish and Knucklehead's affair began to unravel. Their passionate love, which had once been a source of strength and comfort, now threatened to tear their world apart as whispers and rumors spread like wildfire through their community. The The day of reckoning came when Big Headish's fiancé confronted her, his eyes filled with a mixture of heartbreak and betrayal. She had known this moment would come, but the weight of her actions now bore down on her, heavier than she ever imagined. As she tried to explain the love that had blossomed between her and Knucklehead, she knew that no words could erase the pain her actions had caused. Knucklehead, too, was forced to face the consequences of his actions when his partner discovered the truth. The woman who had once been his rock, his constant companion, now looked at him with a mixture of hurt and disbelief. He tried to express the depth of his love for Big Headish, but the words seemed to fall flat, unable to convey the intensity of the emotions that burned within him. As the fallout from their affair continued to grow, Big Headish and Knucklehead found themselves at the center of a storm, their love the subject of gossip and speculation. Friends and family members chose sides, some offering support and understanding, while others cast judgment and scorn. The pressure of their newfound notoriety threatened to tear them apart, the weight of their actions and the consequences they faced now impossible to ignore. Faced with the reality of their situation, Big Headish and Knucklehead knew they had to make a decision. Their love, though intense and passionate, had caused pain and heartache for those they cared for most. They could no longer ignore the judgment of others, nor could they pretend that their actions had not come at a great cost. With heavy hearts, they decided to take a step back, to give each other space and time to heal and reflect on the choices they had made. They knew that their love was strong enough to withstand the trials they faced, but they also recognized that they needed to find a way to reconcile their feelings for one another with the reality of their situation. As they parted ways, their hearts aching with the pain of separation, they promised to stay in touch, to be there for one another as they navigated the challenges that lay ahead. They knew that their love, though born from the ashes of temptation, had the potential to be something beautiful and lasting, but only if they were willing to face the consequences of their actions and learn from their mistakes. In the weeks that followed, Big Headish and Knucklehead both began the process of healing and rebuilding their lives. They sought solace in friends and family members, seeking guidance and support as they grappled with the fallout of their affair. They both knew that they could not change the past, but they also recognized that they had the power to shape their future, to forge a path that would lead them back to one another. As they continued to grow and heal, they found strength in the love that burned within them, a flame that refused to be extinguished. They knew that the road ahead would not be easy, but they also recognized that their love was worth fighting for, a connection that had the power to transcend the trials they faced. With their hearts full of hope and determination, Big Headish and Knucklehead vowed to never give up on their love, to continue to fight for the chance to be together. And as they moved forward, hand in hand, they knew that they had found something truly special, a love that would withstand the test of time and the judgment of others.
It started quiet, too quiet, the kind of silence right before a soul shift, 3 raps in rotation, and a mystery heart about to stir the cipher. This ain't just a training story, it's a test of spirit. Watch close.
What the? This wasn't here yesterday.
Yo, if you feel that energy shift, don't just scroll. Scrolls awaken scrolls. Bless the cipher and feed the soul.
See, beyond what is seen, the mind is sharp, but the soul has wings.
You don't deserve her.
Don't ghost the growth. Seed the spirit. Drop a gift. Let the healing hear it.
That sound, it's her, it's Kira's song.
Some truths echo across timelines. Let yours be heard too.
They think I'm the side quest. I'm the cipher's anchor.
The ones who vanish leave the loudest legacy. Leave a seed for the silent fighters.
Genius, knight, researcher, mystery. No more pretending, no more hiding. Your spirits have chosen.
This ain't just story. It's spiritual blueprint. If you feel even one bar of this truth, bless the track that brought you here. Yo, next chapter, they gon' meet their shadows. But until then, ask yourself, who's your animal? What number walks with you? And what love are you still running from? Night Rap, master of form, student of discipline, but he dodging the real work. Not fists, not blades, but feelings. And in this chapter, the tortoise gon' catch him slipping slow, steady, and spiritual.
Even a tortoise can outrun a man hiding from his truth.
Not again. Not this dream cheat.
Y'all ever try to fight what you feel? That silence costs. Drop a donation for the warriors battling within.
I chose the mission.
You chose silence, and that silence crushed us both.
You cannot carry honor and denial in the same shell. Choose.
That tortoise ain't just a symbol. It's a timeline slow rolling back to the lies you told yourself.
I saw your dream. Tortoise spoke, didn't it? You think the sword makes you strong, but you've never lifted the weight of your own heartbreak.
You never hurt me by leaving. You hurt me by never telling me why. I would have walked with you, if you let me.
This ain't for the faint of heart. This is for those unpeeling their soul layer by layer. Help Night Rap keep going.
Infinite Spirit opened the way for Night Rap's great abundance of love, healing, and clarity. He is linked to his divine mission now without fear.
Tortoise, I'm listening now.
Night Rap cracked his first shell today, but the path's still long. The X still got answers. The tortoise still got miles to walk. The next chapter, the whale gonna start singing through the silence. You ever hear it sound so real? It make your soul ache? That's what the whale do. Ain't just a creature. It's a memory, a vibration, a cry from the parts of you that never got closure. Today, researcher Rap cracks open.
That tone, it's familiar.
This lake don't just reflect, it reveals. Help hold the mirror for those diving deep.
Your soul used to sing, but you studied silence instead.
Kira, I didn't forget you.
Breakdowns happen before breakthroughs, but only if you honor them. Show love to every soul in unraveling.
Infinite Spirit, open the way for Researcher Rap's inner music. Let the blocked notes flow, let the pain pass through.
She used to hum to me when I coded, that same whale rhythm. It's her frequency. She's not dead. She's somewhere in this field.
Love like that never dies. It waits in vibration. Whale-chi isn't memory, it's message, and you're the decoder.
He didn't lose his mind today. He found his melody. And when you find that tune buried deep in your soul, you better follow it.
No more hiding behind logic. My feelings, they're frequencies, and I hear them now.
The whale don't shout, it don't fight, it hums, and if you listen close, it'll bring you back to the truth you tried to archive. But next chapter, The cat gon' stir the shadows, and you ain't ready for her.
Chapter 6. Eye of the Hawk. To see the truth, you must first choose not to look for it. Round pushpin emoji. Location: Rap Palace, Zone V. Blind Instinct Corridor. Alarm clock emoji. Time: 4:44 a.m. Post-time chamber recovery. Musical note emoji. Soundscape: whistling wind. Heartbeat metronome. Hawk screech. Silence laced with ticking static -- spectator rap voiceover. Wind infused tone. Intellect sharp. Timing perfect. Calculations flawless. But genius rap. He been leaning on the crutch of control. The Hawk don't need perfect vision, just faith. Today, he gone walk with no eyes, and finally see. Scene 1. Preparation for the trial. Genius Rap stood in the mirror chamber, dressed in a form-fitting reflex suit. His Hawk medallion, now embedded in his chest, glowed faintly. Anonymous Cherry. Zone V will simulate chaos, lightless, directionless, and filled with phantom opponents. Reverend Ike Rap, chanting, Infinite Spirit, open the way for Genius Rap's divine discernment. Let the mind pause and the soul guide. Genius Rap, tight jaw, no problem. I've trained for unpredictable terrain before. Reverend Ike, firmly, no. You haven't trained for this. This isn't terrain. It's you. Anonymous blindfolded him with a strip of hawk cheek cloth, silken yet electrically charged. The moment the cloth sealed over his eyes, his other senses exploded. Musical notes emoji. Donation interlude. Wind FX plus sharp chi pulse. Microphone emoji. Spectator rap. Whispering, close your eyes and feel that. That's Genius Rap trying to walk without his map. If you ever trusted your gut when your mind panicked, this chapter's for you. Money bag emoji. Cash App. / Rap Palace 214. Tag. Blind but guided -- Scene 2. The corridor of blind instinct. He stepped into Zone V, a black hallway filled with air pressure traps, phantom obstacles, and silent motion dummies. System voice. Trial initiated. Visual senses locked. Heart rate live tracked. Outcome: trust your chi, or fall. He walked forward slowly at first. WHHH. A wind claw nearly clipped his throat. He dodged it mid-breath. Then another. A panel beneath his foot shifted. Genius, inner voice, focus on the rhythm. Breathe between the attacks. Suddenly, voices whispered around him. Ghosts of his failures. Ex-girlfriends. Rival raps. Teachers who doubted him. The voice of his father. Father's voice, ghostly, you're smart, but you got no heart in a fight. He froze. Studio microphone emoji. Spectator rap sidebar. Static filter. What if the thing stopping you was a whisper in your bloodline? Genius Rap just heard his. Mobile phone with arrow emoji. Donate now. Cash App. / Rap Palace 214. Family echoes -- Scene 3. Breakdown. The panic loop. Genius fell to one knee. His breathing stuttered. Genius Rap, in a panic. This is stupid. I can't strategize in the dark. What's the pattern? What's the logic? Hawk spirit. Suddenly, there is no pattern. There is only presence. Then, silence. The voices stopped. No more attacks. Just his heartbeat. He stood slowly and opened his palm. A breeze curled around it. Then, he smiled. Genius Rap, softly, I feel it. Not think it. Just know. He moved forward, dodging, striking, floating through the corridor like a leaf in sync with the wind. Microphone emoji. Spectator rap. Elevated tone. He move in. Blind but precise. You ever float off faith like that? Support that flight, yo. Money with wings emoji. Cash App. $Rap Palace 214, Hawk Fly Blind Dash Scene 4, Final Gate, the Vision Pulse. He reached the final door. Inside, one final trial, a glowing hawk feather hovered midair. System voice, touch the feather with zero hesitation. Delay equals failure. He exhaled, reached out. His fingers, open, certain, connected instantly. Flash. His blindfold vanished. But the room was still dark. He now saw in hawk vision, not with sight, but intuition. Lines of energy, emotional trails, vibrations from past choices. Greater than this. This is beyond logic. This is cosmic sight. Dash, studio microphone emoji, spectator rap closing jingle, wind and thunder, true vision ain't with your eyes, it's with your knowing. If this hit home, send a flight blessing, money bag emoji, Cash App, $Rap Palace 214, site unlocked dash scene 5, return to the Rap Palace. Genius Rap exited the trial room, eyes glowing faint blue. He bowed silently to Reverend Ike and Anonymous. Anonymous Jerry, nodding, you didn't pass the trial. Genius, confused, what? Anonymous, you became it. Now teach it. Final narration, spectator rap voiceover. Yo, the hawk ain't looking no more. He knows. And Genius Rap, he just unlocked inner GPS. But next, Night Trap gotta drop his weapon in front of the woman he walked away from. Karma's walking in. End of chapter 6, Eye of the Hawk. Eager emoji, Hawk Car 2, duality, balance, inner sight. Left magnifying glass emoji, support the unseen journey, Cash App, $Rap Palace 214, fly by feel, not fear. Chapter 7, Shell of Truth. The sword hides the wound, but only bare hands can reveal the truth. Round push pin emoji, location, Dome of Honor, open combat amphitheater, Rap Palace, alarm clock emoji, time, high noon, musical note emoji, soundscape, drum cadence, crowd murmur, wind over stone, heartbeat under brass horns. Spectator rap voiceover, serious, echo charged tone. Night Rap been hiding behind steel, behind tradition, behind silence. But today, that silence breaks. The past walks in, with eyes that remember everything. And the sword, it ain't welcome in this fight. Scene 1, the announcement. In the center of the Dome of Honor, Anonymous Jerry addressed the tribe. Anonymous Jerry, today's match is not for points. This is soul reconciliation. One must disarm, the other must speak. No winners, only truth. A ripple of confusion went through the crowd. Genius Rap, whispering to researcher Rap, wait, is that who I think it is? Emerging from the other side of the arena, Shiva, Night Rap's former fiancée. Long dreads, golden armor, and tortoise glyph glowing on her neck. She aligned, too. Night Rap's grip on his training sword tightened. His jaw clenched. Studio microphone emoji, donation jingle, drumroll plus shell crack sound effects, microphone emoji, spectator rap, low tone. You ever had to face the one you left behind? This ain't combat, it's confession with no script. Help hold space for this soul duel. Money bag emoji, Cash App, $Rap Palace 214, tag, # Shell of Truth Scene 2, the disarming Reverend Ike Rap, Night Rap. You must drop your weapon, if you truly wish to face this trial. The crowd went silent. Night Rap stared at Shiva. Her eyes, calm, not angry, but firm. This is the part where I'd usually deflect, use discipline, philosophy, but he let go of his sword. Clank. It echoed like thunder. Night Rap, barely audible, "I'm not running this time." Scene 3. The confrontation. They stood 10 feet apart in the stone ring. The world fell away. Shiva. First, you vanished the night before the bonding ceremony. Night trap. Guilt-piercing. I thought, if I left without a goodbye, you wouldn't be tied to my unfinished soul. Shiva. I was never tying myself to your perfection. I was choosing your truth. But you never offered it. His hands trembled. Suddenly, the tortoise spirit appeared, hovering in golden chi between them. Tortoise spirit, you carried honor. But you never offered it. Release the pride, or repeat the pain. Night Trap dropped to his knees. This ain't a duel. This is an unveiling. Studio microphone emoji. Spectator rap sidebar. Soft gong and wind echoes. You see that? Warrior down. But this fall ain't weakness. It's release. Drop a donation for every moment you had to bow to truth. Money with wings emoji. Kashap. $Rap Palace 214. Hashtag Night Unmasked Scene 4. Forgiveness trial. Shiva approached slowly. She held a memory bead, a small glass orb that glowed with her emotional archive. Shiva, I saved this. You left it in my meditation circle. She placed it in his hand. The bead projected a memory, Night Trap praying alone, whispering his doubts about love. Scared to not be enough if he softened. He wept. Night Trap, I thought love was a weakness, that it dulled my edge. Shiva, softly, then today, I hope your tears sharpen your heart. She kissed his forehead, then turned to walk away. But not out of bitterness. Out of release. Studio microphone emoji. Spectator rap donation interlude. Tortoise step SFX. If she forgave him after all that, what's holding you back? Support soul freedom. Support truth told on stone. Money bag emoji. Kashap. $Rap Palace 214. Hashtag forgiven flow. Scene 5. The shellsmith awakens later that night. Night Trap stood at the forge. A strange new energy moved through him. He placed his hands on a glowing slab of ancestral metal. The tortoise glyph pulsed on his back. I walked through truth without a blade. Now, I craft shields for others. A new title shimmered above his head, The Shellsmith. Final narration. Spectator rap voiceover. Night Trap didn't win today. He revealed. And in that, he found power no blade could match. Next chapter. The whale's rage returns. But not in sorrow. In defense. He gone flood the palace. End of chapter 7. Shell of Truth. Turtle emoji. Tortoise card 62. Number 8. Karma. Humility. Soul armor. Shield emoji. Honor the courage. Kashap. $Rap Palace 214. Drop the sword. Lift the soul. Genius Rap stands at a crossroads. The stakes are high, and he's about to enter the blind instinct corridor, a place so chaotic that only intuition can guide him. Imagine being in a room where you can't see anything. It's all black, shadows dancing around you, and a voice whispers, "Trust yourself or fall." Now, he wears a blindfold, no sight, only sound and instinct. As he steps forward, a rush of air nearly takes him down. He dodges, moderating breaths help him focus. Breathe between the attacks, he reminds himself. Suddenly, whispers crawl into his mind. They echo his past failures, faces of people who believed he couldn't overcome. "You're smart, but without heart," one voice says. It chills him to the bone. But then a calm voice cuts through the panic. There is no pattern, only presence. In that clarity, he realizes he must let go of overthinking to embrace his true self. With renewed determination, he flows through the invisible challenges, moving like a leaf in the wind. He's not just reacting, he's responding, listening to the rhythm around him. Finally, He reaches the trial's last test, a glowing hawk feather. The instructions are clear: touch it without hesitation. He extends his hand, trusting every instinct he's honed. With a swift touch, his blindfold disappears, yet the darkness remains. But now, he doesn't see conventional light, he perceives energy and emotions. This is a new kind of vision, an intuitiveness that transcends the ordinary. Emerging from the trial, Genius Rap has transcended sight. He's equipped with the inner GPS of intuition. As he leaves, he reflects on his journey. He's not just a participant, he's someone who knows the depths of himself and can teach others. This chapter teaches us, to find clarity, we must sometimes walk blind, trusting in what we cannot see. If this resonates with you, don't forget to send your support to help others fly blind too. Join the journey and remember, true vision comes from knowing within.
Let me introduce Flirt Rap, a man smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter. He'd walk into a room and have every woman smiling before you could blink. Flirt Rap wasn't searching for love. He was a collector of moments, phone numbers, and stories. Commitment, not in his vocabulary. He saw it as a cage, and he was born to fly free. He lived for the thrill of the chase, the spark of a new connection, and the excitement of never knowing what or who came next. He was the king of first dates, the master of witty texts, and the life of every party. His friends called him the undefeated champion of flirting, and he soaked up the attention. Every weekend was a new adventure, every encounter a new story. But living on a diet of pure sugar eventually leaves you craving something real. Flirt Rap wasn't there yet. He was still riding high on the rush of endless attention. He thought he'd cracked the code to happiness, convinced his way was the best way to live. But a storm was coming, one that would shake his world to its core, and it arrived in the most unexpected form, a book. Sometimes the thing that changes everything sneaks up on you when you least expect it. For Flirt Rap, that moment was about to hit. One lazy afternoon, Flirt Rap wandered into a bookstore just killing time. That's when he spotted it. A book titled In Search of Good Pussy, Living Without Love. The subtitle, Living Without Love, felt like it was written just for him. He bought it on the spot, feeling like he'd found the Bible for his lifestyle. Back home, he devoured every page. The author preached that love was a trap and true freedom meant keeping things light. The book offered rules for staying detached, strategies for never letting anyone get close. Flirt Rap was hooked. It gave him new lines, new techniques, a whole playbook for emotional distance. He started seeing every interaction as a transaction, fun but never deep. The book became his manual, and he followed it religiously. He felt empowered, convinced he'd unlocked a new level of the game. But pride always comes before the fall. Flirt Rap was about to learn that lesson the hard way. Sometimes the things we think will set us free only build higher walls. Armed with his new philosophy, Flirt Rap became even more precise. Dates were fun but shallow, never personal, never deep. He mastered surface-level charm, making women laugh but revealing nothing real. Each woman became just another experience, another story for his collection. He followed the book's rules: no late-night calls, no deep talks, no meeting families. For a while, it felt like a superpower. No risk, no drama, just freedom. But after each date, he'd come home to silence, the thrill fading faster every time. The laughter echoed in his empty apartment, and a quiet loneliness crept in. He tried to push it down, reminding himself this was the prize. But the prize was starting to feel empty. Surrounded by people, he felt more alone than ever. The book had promised freedom, but it was starting to feel like a cage. He was winning the game, but losing himself. The emptiness was growing, and he couldn't ignore it forever. Something had to give. One Friday night, Flirt Rap spotted Sassy Rhythm at a rooftop lounge. She radiated confidence, drawing attention without even trying. To him, she was the ultimate challenge. He approached with his smoothest line, but Sassy Rhythm wasn't impressed. She matched his wit, parried every move, and saw right through his act. For the first time, Flirt Rap felt challenged. She wasn't playing his game. At one point, she asked, "Who are you when you're not performing?" The question hit him hard. No one had ever looked past the mask before. He tried to joke it off, but she just waited, curious and unafraid. That night he went home unsettled. No hollow victory, just confusion. Sassy Rhythm hadn't fallen for his act, but she hadn't rejected him either. She'd engaged him on a level he'd been avoiding for months. Her question echoed in his mind. Who are you when you're not performing? For the first time, he didn't have an answer. The king of smooth talk had finally met his match. Sassy Rhythm's words haunted Flirt Rap. He tried to return to his old ways, but everything felt fake. The charm was a costume, the game a tired routine. He realized his phone was full of numbers, but he had no one to call when he felt down. The freedom he cherished now felt like isolation. The book that once guided him now seemed like a manual for loneliness. He saw that avoiding pain meant missing out on real joy. Determined to try something different, he called Sassy Rhythm. No act, just honesty. They met for coffee, and for the first time, he was himself. He shared his fears, his family, even his silly quirks. She listened and shared her own stories. It was a real conversation, a genuine connection. That simple coffee date was more fulfilling than any conquest. He realized he'd built a prison for himself, and Sassy Rhythm had shown him the key. It was time to choose something real. The choice was clear. Keep ruling a lonely kingdom, or risk something real. Flirt Rap was tired of the performance, tired of the emptiness. He took the book that once defined him and dropped it in the trash. He called Sassy Rhythm. No lines, no plan, just honesty. He told her he was done hiding, ready to see if something real could grow between them. Her response was warm. She'd seen the good in him all along. Their journey was just beginning, but for the first time he felt truly alive. He learned that true confidence is being yourself, not playing a part. Love isn't a cage, it's the greatest adventure, and Flirt Rap was finally ready to live it.
The Rapkins, by Council of Greggs. In the bustling metropolis of Metaphoria, there's a neighborhood that stands out with its rhythm and beats, known as Rap Palace. Here lives the most extraordinary family, the Rapkins. A family so large and diverse they echo every corner of the universe, from emotions to science, all with a rap flair. Imagine a family reunion where love rap serenades with verses about romance, while rage rap can't stop spitting fiery lines about societal injustices. At the helm of this lyrical dynasty is Grandpa Wisdom Rap, a silver-bearded sage who drops philosophical bars like they're hot. His partner in rhyme, Granny Harmony Rap, somehow orchestrates this diverse ensemble into a melodious chorus, despite their wildly different styles. Their offspring? Oh, they're a colorful bunch. Politics rap constantly engages in verbal spars, with science rap debating facts and theories. Nature rap, the eco-warrior of the family, flows smoothly like a river, while tech rap, the gadget-obsessed youngster, mixes digital beats that resonate with the modern soul. Their abode, the palace, is as eclectic as they are. A graffiti-adorned fortress of creativity, where every room resonates with a different genre of rap. The kitchen witnesses epic face-offs between foodie rap, who rhymes about gastronomical delights, and fitness rap, who's all about those gym routines and health shakes. But the palace isn't just a battleground for lyrical prowess. In the living room, you'll find history rap and future rap in a melodic dialogue, intertwining tales of past legends and forthcoming wonders. In a quieter corner, emo rap, the youngest, weaves verses filled with deep, introspective thoughts. The Rapkins' pets are no less a part of this musical brigade. Bark Rap, their dog, has an uncanny ability to bark in rhythm, while Whiskers Rap, the cat, purrs in perfect pitch. The daily life at the palace is an orchestrated mayhem of sounds and words, with each member playing their unique role in the family's grand symphony. When they're not lighting up stages with their battles, they're nurturing each other's artistic growth, collaborating on tracks, or engaging in spirited rap debates over meals. The neighborhood kids, drawn by the allure of the palace, gather to learn from these maestros of rhyme. The Rapkins, ever the educators, impart lessons in lyricism and rhythm, nurturing the next generation of rappers. In Rap Palace, the Rapkins are more than just a family. They're a living, breathing epic of urban culture, a mosaic of voices, each telling their own tale, yet together composing a masterpiece that resonates through the streets of Metaphoria. And as night falls, the beats pulse on in the heart of Rap Palace, where the Rapkins continue to spin their mesmerizing tapestry of words and rhythms. Anonymous, Cherry Eye Purple Chai Flow Healing Energy. I go, like, share, and lastly comment. I am forgetting something major, but comment. What you think it may be? In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a successful entrepreneur, creating innovative solutions and making a positive impact on the world. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a confident and effective communicator, able to articulate my thoughts and ideas with clarity and conviction. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a resilient and adaptable individual, able to overcome challenges and grow from setbacks. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a loving and compassionate partner, building a strong and supportive relationship with my significant other. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a healthy and fit individual, prioritizing my physical and mental well-being and leading a vibrant and active lifestyle. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a creative and inspired artist, producing works of beauty and meaning that touch the hearts and minds of others. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a generous and philanthropic individual, giving back to my community and supporting causes that align with my values. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a lifelong learner, constantly seeking new knowledge and experiences that enrich my life and expand my horizons. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a patient and understanding friend, building strong and lasting relationships with those around me. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a responsible and ethical citizen, contributing to society in meaningful ways and upholding the highest standards of integrity. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a humble and grateful individual, appreciating the blessings and opportunities that come my way and expressing gratitude for all that I have. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a visionary and inspired leader, empowering others to achieve their full potential and creating positive change in the world. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a confident and capable problem solver, able to tackle complex challenges and find creative solutions that benefit all involved. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a curious and open-minded explorer, venturing into new territories and discovering the wonders and mysteries of the world. In the theater of my mind, on the stage of my imagination, I see myself as a peaceful and harmonious being, radiating love and compassion to all those around me and creating a positive and uplifting atmosphere wherever I go.
Chapter 6 Eye of the Hawk. To see the truth, you must first choose not to look for it. Round push pin emoji. Location: Rap Palace, Zone V. Blind Instinct Corridor. Alarm clock emoji. Time: 4:44 a.m. Post time chamber recovery. Musical note emoji. Soundscape: whistling wind, heartbeat metronome, hawk screech. Silence laced with ticking static -- spectator rap voiceover, wind infused tone. Intellect sharp, timing perfect, calculations flawless. But genius rap. He been leaning on the crutch of control. The hawk don't need perfect vision, just faith. Today, he gone walk with no eyes, and finally see. Scene 1, preparation for the trial. Genius rap stood in the mirror chamber, dressed in a form-fitting reflex suit. His hawk medallion now embedded in his chest glowed faintly. Anonymous Jerry, Zone V will simulate chaos, lightless, directionless, and filled with phantom opponents. Reverend Ike Rap, chanting, Infinite Spirit, open the way for Genius Rap's divine discernment. Let the mind pause and the soul guide. Genius Rap, tight jaw, no problem. I've trained for unpredictable terrain before. Reverend Ike, firmly, no. You haven't trained for this. This isn't terrain. It's you. Anonymous blindfolded him with a strip of hawk cheek cloth, silken yet electrically charged. The moment the cloth sealed over his eyes, his other senses exploded. Dash, musical notes emoji, donation interlude, wind FX plus sharp chi pulse, microphone emoji, spectator rap, whispering, close your eyes and feel that? That's Genius Rap trying to walk without his map. If you ever trusted your gut when your mind panicked, this chapter's for you. Money bag emoji, Kashap, / Rap Palace 214, tag, blind but guided - scene 2. The corridor of blind instinct. He stepped into Zone V, a black hallway filled with air pressure traps, phantom obstacles, and silent motion dummies. System voice. Trial initiated. Visual senses locked. Heart rate live tracked. Outcome. Trust your chi. Or fall. He walked forward slowly at first. WHHH. A wind claw nearly clipped his throat. He dodged it mid-breath. Then another. A panel beneath his foot shifted. Genius, inner voice, focus on the rhythm. Breathe between the attacks. Suddenly, voices whispered around him. Ghosts of his failures. Ex-girlfriends. Rival raps. Teachers who doubted him. The voice of his father. Father's voice, ghostly, you're smart, but you got no heart in a fight. He froze. Dash, studio microphone emoji, spectator rap sidebar, static filter, what if the thing stopping you was a whisper in your bloodline? Genius Rap just heard his. Mobile phone with arrow emoji, donate now, Kashap, / Rap Palace 214. Family Echoes - Scene 3. Breakdown. The panic loop. Genius fell to one knee. His breathing stuttered. Genius Rap, in a panic. This is stupid. I can't strategize in the dark. What's the pattern? What's the logic? Hawk Spirit. Suddenly, there is no pattern. There is only presence. Then, silence. The voices stopped. No more attacks. Just his heartbeat. He stood slowly and opened his palm. A breeze curled around it. Then, he smiled. Genius Rap, softly, I feel it. Not think it. Just know. He moved forward, dodging, striking, floating through the corridor like a leaf in sync with the wind. Dash, microphone emoji, spectator rap, elevated tone, you he movin'. Blind but precise. You ever float off faith like that? Support that flight, yo. Money with wings emoji, Kashap, / Rap Palace 214, Hawk Fly Blind - Scene 4, Final Gate, the vision pulse. He reached the final door. Inside, one final trial, a glowing hawk feather hovered midair. System voice, touch the feather with zero hesitation. Delay equals failure. He exhaled. Reached out. His fingers, open, certain, connected instantly. Flash. His blindfold vanished. But the room was still dark. He now saw in hawk vision, not with sight, but intuition. Lines of energy. Emotional trails. Vibrations from past choices. Greater than this. This is beyond logic. This is cosmic sight. Dash, studio microphone emoji, spectator rap closing jingle, wind and thunder. True vision ain't with your eyes, it's with your knowing. If this hit home, send a flight blessing. Money bag emoji, Kashap, / Rap Palace 214, site unlocked - Scene 5. Returned to the Rap Palace. Genius Rap exited the trial room, eyes glowing faint blue. He bowed silently to Reverend Ike and Anonymous. Anonymous Cherry, nodding, you didn't pass the trial. Genius, confused, what? Anonymous, you became it. Now / teach it. / final narration, spectator rap voiceover. Yo, the hawk ain't looking no more. He knows. And Genius Rap, he just unlocked inner GPS. But next? Night Rap gotta drop his weapon in front of the woman he walked away from. Karma's walking in. End of chapter 6, Eye of the Hawk. Eager emoji, Hawk car 2, duality, balance, inner sight. Left magnifying glass emoji, support the unseen journey, Kashap, /